Commercial and multifamily buildings contribute a considerable amount of greenhouse gas emissions to the atmosphere. That's why several cities around the country have enacted or are in the process of enacting energy compliance policies for new and existing buildings. So if you're a building owner or manager in one of those cities, or you just want to get ahead of the game and not be stuck without a plan, you'll want to stay tuned. Today, you're going to learn how you can get on board with energy compliance with commercial or community solar. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Victoria, and this is Going Solar with Pivot Energy, where we cover all things solar energy, commercial solar, solar financial incentives, and community solar. Like I mentioned earlier, major cities across the US are implementing new building performance policies and standards when it comes to energy usage and emissions. If you're a commercial or multifamily building owner, manager, or developer located in one of the 12 cities on this map, then it's time to get with the program. As an example of how these policies are going to work, let's take a look at Denver, which is home to Pivot Energy headquarters. Here, commercial and multifamily buildings make up 49% of the city's greenhouse gas emissions. To combat these emissions, the city recently enacted aggressive energy performance policies. Under the new ordinance, building owners are expected to reduce their emissions by 80% before the end of 2040, avoiding over $1 billion in the cost of social damage from CO2 emissions. Those damages include things like agricultural losses, declining human health, and decreased labor productivity. Once all is said and done, the Energize Denver initiative aims to reduce over 13 million metric tons of carbon emissions, with the ultimate goal of reaching net zero emissions by 2040. Amazing, right? If you're wondering how your building is going to achieve these goals, don't worry. Let's dive into how you can start complying now. Adopting solar energy is a great way to comply with new building standards. When you choose solar, your building is supporting clean, renewable energy. Additionally, solar energy produces zero emissions, which contributes greatly to achieving the city's sustainability goals. There's a few ways you can get started, so let's go through them all. One of the most common solar energy options is installing on-site solar panels on your facility's rooftop or any surrounding property that you own. This is the most direct way to utilize solar energy, and it has a lot of financial and social benefits too. With on-site solar, you can pay for your system upfront or finance it over time. There's leases and loans that your organization can take advantage of, which you can learn all about in our videos, 4 ways to finance your solar project, and solar leases and loans. You can find these videos and more in our solar financing playlist below. We also have a playlist on our channel called Commercial Solar 101, where you can learn everything you need to know about having solar panels on your property, including the financial benefits. This playlist, along with all the other videos and playlists I'll be mentioning today, are linked in the description below, so make sure to check them out after this video. Another popular solar financing option is a Power Purchase Agreement, or PPA. Under this project structure, a solar developer, like us at Pivot Energy, installs, maintains, and owns on-site solar on your facility's property. In exchange, your organization pays a predetermined rate for the clean electricity produced by the array, reducing your energy costs with a zero upfront investment. PPAs are a great way to easily adopt solar energy and comply with new requirements. If this project structure sounds interesting to you, check out our video, PPAs Explained, to learn more. But if you don't have a great roof for solar, or you just simply don't want solar panels on your property, a great option to consider is something called community solar. With community solar, you simply subscribe to the energy produced on an off-site solar farm or garden in your area, just like you subscribe to any other service. And in return, you receive a credit on your utility bill for supporting clean energy. If you're interested in learning more about how community solar works, you can also check out our informative videos in our playlist, Community Solar 101. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video when we post new content. As I mentioned before, Pivot Energy is based in sunny Denver, Colorado, where the city just rolled out new building performance requirements. In March of 2022, notices are going out to building owners to get started on their energy compliance through a program called Energize Denver. Since commercial and multifamily buildings make up about 49% of Denver's greenhouse gas emissions, these building standards are expected to reduce building emissions by 80% by 2040. This program will require more efficient lights, renewable power, and replacing gas heating and cooling systems with electric ones. Buildings over 50,000 square feet will aim to reach a minimum of 7% greenhouse gas savings by 2026 and 20% greenhouse gas savings by 2030. Buildings larger than 25,000 square feet will need 30% of their energy usage per square foot by 2030. But buildings between 5,000 and 25,000 square feet are required to achieve that number between 2025 and 2027, depending on their size. Now, 30% may seem like a lot, but with solar power, it's not just doable, it's easy. Just take a look at San Francisco. In 2011, the city of San Francisco, California, passed its Building Energy Performance Ordinance. It's similar to the Energize Denver initiative because it requires new buildings to have all electric indoor and outdoor space conditioning, water heating, cooking, and clothes drying systems. However, under their ordinance, existing buildings are required to switch to either 100% GHG-free or 100% renewable electricity between the end of 2022 and the end of 2030, depending on their building size. So far, they're well on their way to their goal of zero net carbon emissions by 2050, thanks in part to renewable energy like solar power. Cities across the country are increasingly implementing building energy goals. Want to make sure that your building is on track? If you want to get the ball rolling, you can look to us at Pivot Energy to develop your on-site solar system or get you subscribed to Community Solar. We're a turnkey solar provider, so we plan, build, manage, and help finance commercial and community solar projects. We want to make solar energy solutions accessible to your building by providing you with everything you need to get started for energy compliance. Of course, feel free to comment any questions you have or reach out to me directly using my email I listed in the description. My team of solar experts and I are happy to help answer any of your questions. And for more info, or if you want to get started today, you can head over to our website, pivotenergy.net. I hope this video helped you to better understand building energy compliance. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we post our latest videos on clean energy solutions. Thanks for tuning in to Going Solar with Pivot Energy, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.